Hey, Hippie Mágica here. This video is about how I attracted or manifested my soulmate, my specific person, the love of my life. And I have been single since 2000. I don't even remember. But the last time I felt something strong for another person, for a guy, was in 2015. And but he didn't commit to me, but I committed with my heart. So 4 years since I felt something strong, but it's been since I was like 21 since I had a real relationship where it actually worked out. And after that, right now I'm 29, so since 21 years old and now, like, my relationships were bad. Like, I was used, I was cheated on, I felt like the second plate, I felt like the other one. I felt, that I was never like the right one or good enough for my partner, for the guy that I wanted or that I liked. Or it was the other way, or that I didn't love them as much as they loved me. That I was just with them because I felt like I had to have a partner, because I don't know, I felt like I had to be married, so I had to have a boyfriend, but like it never worked out. Like, the relationship was never mutual. Like, we didn't complement each other. The guy either was obsessed with me and was too jealous, or it was the other way. I was obsessed and too jealous. Except the first relationship at 19 to 21, that was amazing. But after that, everything went downhill, and yeah, it was. I believed during these years that maybe that I was born to be single, that in this lifetime I was not going to get married, that and it was painful through the years, learning to accept that. Like, I was trying and trying, then I started going on dates again last year. And also last year I started my self-love journey, like hardcore, full time. And I realized that people were changing, and I started to watch how to attract your ex, and how to um, attract your soulmate, all this love stuff. And of course, I bumped into self-love meditation, self-love, and all these YouTubers were saying that you have to forget about the other person, that you have to love yourself first, that you have to focus on you, that you just have to have fun. And it was really hard. I think for a year I tried to cheat the system. I tried to meditate. I tried to love myself so somebody else, like, would love me back. I feel like people are listening. It's kind of weird 'cause I'm at a coffee shop, and yeah. So, but I didn't. My intention wasn't to try to cheat the system, but like I really wanted somebody to love me. But I knew the key was through self-love. But I had that intention or that desire in my subconscious. Like, I'm doing this so somebody can love me, so I can find my soulmate. But now, more than a year and a half, um, I found my soulmate after doing self love almost every day, um, in my morning routines throughout my day. And now I just feel so good. Like, there's barely any toxic, or I don't think there's any toxic people in my life right now. Everything is amazing. Everybody treats me so well. Everybody's so nice. Everybody's so compassionate, kind. I just love my life right now. And I'll give you 3 to 4 tips, unless others come up, on how to attract the love of your life, or how to manifest the love of your life. Number one is through self love. And self love means accepting yourself the way you are, loving yourself the way you are. If you cannot do that, nobody else is going to be able to see that, because everyone else outside of you is a reflection of you, period. It's a fact. It took me a long time to actually believe this. And then once I started to see the patterns, it's like, okay, Why was that person being rude to me? Why was that person mean to me? You know, like what is it in me that caused that person to be like that? So I had to do a ton of healing. So that's step number one. Truly love yourself. Truly accept yourself. If you don't like something, okay, I'll tell you something. I always my hands. I've always felt like I had really big hands and really big feet, and I feel like at the age of 25 or not, like 27 is when I started to get subconscious. But for that, I never really thought about it. I guess at 27, I just realized, maybe because I'm this, that, guys don't like me or whatever. So I was very self-conscious for a long time for my, size of my hands. I know it's like they're not tiny, they're not cute, and like I don't have like cute little nails, like feminine nails, and I don't have cute little feet like my there. I just have long body, long legs, long everything, long hands, long fingers. And when I started this self-love journey, it was like I love my body, I love my hands, I love my feet. And like at first, like I felt so bad saying that because I didn't love them, because I didn't like them. Like I truly wanted to change them. Like if there was surgery, if there was anything, like I would do it. Like I wanted to be, that social made model, type of body. Like or at least like not my hands not to be the size of a guy's, at least that's how I felt. But like as I did my self love, it's like I learned to accept them and then to love them. I do so much with them. I draw, I work out. They give me such an advantage for them to be, larger than a regular girl's, and my feet too, because I work out so much and I'm always on my feet and walking. Like I'm more stable, I have more balance, I can do more because of the more surface area. So I start to see the good things. And then, okay, so that's tip number one: accept, love yourself, inside and out. Okay, outside. Let's do the body outside. Number two, love and accept everything that has happened in your past. If you messed up, if other people were bad to you, mean to you, were hurtful, if you were hurtful, you have to accept, forgive, and at the end love it, because it has made you to what you are right now. Even those guys or girls that were mean to you, just respected you, like at the end of the day, you were creating that through your thoughts, through your belief systems. Like I used to watch a ton of soap operas when I was little and when I was a teenager and when I was in my mid 20s, early 20s, a lot of them. I was obsessed. So I was recreating that in my life. And in 2018, last year, like January, I'm like, I'm done watching soap operas. There's way too much drama in my life. And seriously, it changed my life. Like that was one thing that helped change my life. But yeah, it's about taking full responsibility. So loving your past, loving your parents, loving your family, your siblings, your exes. It's like they taught you something. They were there to teach you something. And once you learn to forgive, okay, this forgiving part took me at least a year, if not almost a year and a half, to like completely do. Like I have so much build up, so much anger, so much bitterness, so much depression, so much pain from my past. It took me such a long time, 1 year and a half. And it's gonna take a long time if you've been holding on to stuff, if you haven't forgiven anybody. You have to start somewhere, and trust me, it's gonna work. It's like scrubbing on a pan that has had food or oil for like years. It's gonna take a long time to take that off. But once you get started and gain momentum, seriously, it's not that it's gonna be easy. It's still gonna be painful because you're gonna be purging, and it's gonna be painful to purge. But this is the way to live a beautiful life, a clean life, a balanced life. You have to start within and clean. The third tip is do this every day. Seriously, do this every fucking day. The days that I have not done this, which I haven't, I feel like I didn't do this when I was in California like a month ago. I had so much stuff going on. Like I was getting my van. buying stuff. I was, worried for money. So in the mornings, I just didn't make time for it. And like the day, it was unloving to me. The day was just like not kind to me. But it was because I wasn't being kind to myself. And then after like a couple or few days, I'm like, okay, I need to start freaking loving myself. And once I did that, that same day, everything changed. I met nice people, kind people. People were amazing, and my partner, my soulmate, I noticed that too when I was being like rough on myself, like mentally, like he was kind of being a little cold. But I saw that, I saw that pattern. I'm like, okay, I need to change the way I talk to myself. It's like I love myself, I appreciate myself, I'm first priority, I'm loved, like I do meditations or I'll do affirmations, and then like seriously, like within minutes, he'll send me a text saying, I love you, you know, I can't wait to see you, very messages that reflect how I feel about me, the energy that's inside of me. So do this every day, seriously. This is like food. This is like going to the restaurant. You have to do this every fucking day. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, okay, I'll just tell you a little story of my amazing partner. I knew he was the one, like the first day we met in Barcelona in Europe. Like I just had this strong feeling that I hadn't felt before. I thought it was just attraction. I thought I was just super attracted to him, but because I didn't, I believed that I was gonna be alone, like single for the rest of my life. So I didn't think he was like the one. But then he invited me for dinner, literally on my last fucking day in Barcelona. I'm like, and I was so happy because I actually manifested it. Like I wrote it on my journal. I'm like, please, I want to see him. I want to have dinner. I want to have a conversation because he was so busy in Barcelona. He was actually one of my hosts, um, with couch surfing. Not at his house, but he had a different apartment that he rented as Airbnb. He let me stay there for free. And so he invited me for dinner because he really wanted to get to know my stories, of traveling, and I was so happy because I was attracted to him. But yeah, I didn't think much of it. But so we had dinner, we immediately made a fucking connection, like immediately, and it was like the best night of my life. I'm not gonna lie. And the first things he did and said was that he loved my hands and that he loved my feet. Nobody has ever said that. Nobody in my life. Actually, the opposite has happened where God, like, I'm too muscular, too not too feminine, and one guy he even like kind of made fun of my hand, the size of my hands. And it was at the time, this was like February of this year, that I was super insecure about my hands and feet, and I was so sad and I was so ashamed of them. So he reflected that. But then now that I have loved and accept myself, my partner in Barcelona, like the first thing that he loved and that he expressed to me with a lot of sincerity and honesty, that is that he loved my hands, my feet. It was so weird. It's like, why would he just tell me that? But it's like, it's true, man. You have to love yourself. Like everything is a mirror, everyone. Sometimes I forget, with my partner, like I just want him to love me. Like yesterday I was like very needy, but I'm also like I'm going to be on my period, so I know I'm more emotional the week before my period. So for like hours, like I just wanted to hear from him. I just wanted his love. I wanted his attention. But I snapped. I remember. It's like, okay, no, I'm gonna do a self-love meditation because he cannot give me something that I don't have within me. He cannot give me love if I don't have it in me. So I did self-love meditations, and I felt really good, as if I was giving love because I gave love to myself. So the next day, guess what? He fucking sends me a text and tells me he loves me. Okay, I guess that would be my fourth, kind of connected to the third tip. Love yourself. If you need love, give yourself that love. Like if you need food, you're not gonna be begging. Like go get yourself some food. So that's it. I hope this helped somebody. Self love really is the key to everything. Right now, I'm working on money because I have huge issues with money and not getting abundance, allowing money. I've been clearing a lot of blockages about money, my thoughts, my belief systems this entire week. So I know that big things are coming with money. And it's already manifested. No, it's already manifesting, like in really tiny amounts, really small. But as soon as the big numbers hit, I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna show you guys how I attracted money, how I allowed money, abundance into my life, how I'm gonna keep it. It's not just gonna come in and go out. Like, it's pretty fucking amazing because I've never thought of myself that I could, do what I love and, get paid to do what I love. But yeah, that's the next. If I can if I can have the partner, the love of my life, seriously believing for 10 years, almost the rest of my life, that I was meant to be alone, then I know you can do it too. And I know also with that I can attract the money that I want. Okay, guys, if you guys like the video, please like, subscribe, leave any comments. I would love to hear what you guys think, your stories, if you guys have any questions. And yeah, I'll be posting more often, at least once a week now. Okay, until next time.